Breeze betray her fellow agents like that? The rhetorical question. I already know. Just making...
I think I'm gonna finish the game today. And maybe... Edge drizzle. How many hours left? I don't know.
It is. Her mathematicalness should be along soon,
It should
unless
be.
the leader of the Order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business. There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to... Oh, yes! Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Oh, spare no detail. This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed.
She's got xenon rods on her head.
From where I'm positioned, point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's choice. What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop.
I'd rather the
I would
Order...
settle my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations.
How about the Order gets the archive but directs some power to an ad campaign?
I am amenable to that proposition. I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support that. Involving money.
Yeah, otherwise
and
they're both gonna get
science
pissed.
seems
I need them to both work with me.
I commend you
'Cause
for
we need to
being
kill the
so
protectorates.
receptive. And I assure you, on the subject
This is a pretty
of
long
science,
game.
it would be most
Yeah, it's
prudent
long
for us to
AF.
discuss who will be overseeing the management of skip drives, specifically the production of skip core. No one understands product where Auntie's choice. So
Yeah.
you
They're
ramp
just
up
fucking capitalizing
production,
it.
And then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one?
She's just giga corporate.
Preposterous, and a waste of a perfectly good monopoly. We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. That assumes Auntie's choice would even abide by such a list of restrictions. Not to worry. We can build a regulatory commission to oversee production. Oh, partiality concerns are a thing of the past. Obviously, regulators would be incentivized to care most about the safety of the consumer. You know, right after production costs. As
Right.
with the likelihood that we will eventually improve upon it. We shall allow Auntie's control of the current design. There is still the question of who takes possession of the Protectorate's rift. Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts, but create new ones. The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's choice would actually use it. For
Why?
good, of course.
I mean, technology should be in the hands of scientists, I agree.
I'd be remiss if I didn't note that Auntie's choice also has scientists. I am certain your scientists are adequate.
Yeah, the Order are
But
giga
compared to
scientists.
My scientists don't perpetually dither with profitless theoretical impracticalities. They produce tangible, worthwhile results.
I'll do this. Pretty sure it's a homage to Mom from Futurama.
Commander, over here.
Yes, Inez.
Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us.
Oh yeah, Inez
Ain't
is
heard from
the.
Ortiz in-
Unfortunately, Inez is by
I've
far the
been a
most
year at this
boring
point.
companion.
That's how it goes when you've fallen behind. If he's spending his hard, would you watch the message with me?
Sure.
Suppose I am. He's a good friend of mine, or at least he was, or we otherwise parted ways. True.
Inez,
Is he a? Oh, he's a grafted.
Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to
How's
get
the game,
grafted,
bro? It's good.
but it's gone wrong. Well, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem. Whatever you do in it.
Okay, we have to shut down the grafting.
If it's as he says, will you help me?
Yes.
Thank you. We keep our lamps lit.
Okay, let's do her side quest and then we'll do the main quest. Illegally active. Yeah, so they're still doing grafting. Ever finished my Mass Effect with it? I never finished the. I never played the third game, but I might just replay Mass Effect if I pick it up again. I'm gonna take you and you. Locate the door. Here. Oh, locate the doctor. Hello?
Whoa, whoa. Commander, this must be the place Ortiz...
Right. Got a perk.
Ortiz mentioned. Hard to fathom a lab in those caves.
Is this Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah, I remember looking in here, I was like, what is this? And then I just left. That's why everything here is dead. Ow. Oh, yeah.
What in the void?
War?
Ah, I think I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. It don't get any easier.
Get to the terminal.
What happened here? He spent his last moments crawling over to this terminal from the wreck. Sorry, friend. He's got a code breaker on him. Let's see.
Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, all the companions have a main quest. Except Val. She's not sentient.
I'll be damned. That powered up the elevator.
I'm sorry, Inez. You're just so boring. Let's just see what's behind all this grafting, shall we?
Is anyone there? I have been signaling for help incessantly. Come quickly. I'm trapped in my office, by the foyer. The others, I fear they might have lost their lives at the hands.
I'd venture to guess even Auntie's Choice does not normally allow the free flow of
That's
zeranium
him.
in
That
common
must be the doctor.
spaces.
He's got no
Best give
idea
it
an
a
entire
wide
squad
berth.
died trying to fly in here and save his sorry.
Okay. Does that mean they were doing this in secret? I think they were. They were supposed to stop the grafting. Dragon Gate Origins? Really?
What are they doing in this place? Ain't no purpose for this. This clear disregard for life.
Beasts cannot be trusted. Tells from organized exploitation, so it falls upon us to act as their protectors.
This is probably an alternate path if you
Shall
can't
find
hack
the
it.
perpetrators of this act, Inez.
I wasn't clear on how far your sense of justice extended.
Each of those times.
Hola, Ortiz?
Oh, that's him?
To stop this leak.
Holy fuck, he turned into the Dead Space guy. Regenerator. Um... Grafting files. Grafting seems fun. What about grafting? Did she bug out? Was she supposed to say something?
Over here! These beasts have me pinned down! Handle them straight away, please! I cannot let my team get wasted here.
Only the guilty
Boy,
should be
damn coward.
incarcerated.
We'll see how
Do
you
these
beg when
look
we're
like
face to
criminals
face.
to you? Oh, this is going to be quite horrible, isn't it?
I open the cages. Let me in! Just let anyone fight.
Is this the cub that Terminal mentioned? Still breathing, but only just. Boy, that must be his mama on the other side of the glass. We were too late for the soldier back there, but not too late for this cub. We should help.
Is his friend still? Is her friend still alive? Medicament override required. Arctic. Post-operative stimulant. Oh god. I hope this doctor died. He's whatever.
I suppose we could use that hatch to move without detection. Though as always, I would prefer a more straightforward, the room ahead teems with beasts. We'd best take special care to keep quiet.
I think we can just kill everyone, it's fine.
Release me at once, please. I so worry that nobody intercepted my distress signal.
Oh, we got his signal all right. Let's get the bastard.
Let me read
we
his
enter,
DMs
see?
first. Okay, they were just doing some illegal testing. And grafting. It was not supposed to be allowed.
There wasn't a person alive who could best the matriarch Ursapod.
This person
Yet,
looks like,
here you are.
that one, Ellen
What a
DeGeneres.
show.
You the doctor in charge here?
Indeed I am, soldier. And my, what a picture you are. What exquisite graft work. Might I trouble you for an examination?
So you're the one who butchered my friend, Ortiz. The one who tortured those creatures out there. Who killed that soldier.
What's going on? I don't know any Ortiz. I swear it. I'm just a doctor. Please, don't shoot.
I'm gonna get some chocolate. Yup. My fans are so creative. This is what I would look like if I was a cookie. Yum.
Records? I don't know of any
This is
such.
why I gotta go through his DMs.
Oh, bother. Fine, yes, I did complete a procedure.
I can't-
on one
I
trooper
actually believed
Ortiz,
him. He was lying.
along
Oh my
with two
God.
others. He eagerly offered himself
Holy
up for
shit.
this project's first
I keep
human
getting fooled.
trials. Rather hasty in hindsight. I know what you're thinking. Yes, the grafting program was officially shuttered 6 months ago. That was not a lie. But
Yeah, so they
I thought
rebooted
it a
it.
shame. And it seems I wasn't alone in that. I was recruited for this unofficial venture soon after. Don't understand the need for secrecy myself, but our sponsor demanded it. I dared not ask too many questions. He's some manner of executive. I don't know his name or official title, I swear. My orders came down the long, long chain of command. I'm only doing what I was told.
Enough with the excuses. You absolute wretch. Any scientist with any shred of decency would have refused your position. Your precious data is nothing compared to those you killed.
Girl.
I sympathize with your friend, soldier. Truly, I do. But if I mourn every failure within these walls, I might never operate again.
Very
You must
ironic because she's
understand
Auntie's
that the work
choice.
we do here is greater than any one life. We can change the galaxy for the better. If you require convincing that my experiments have led to many breakthroughs, witness me. My own lungs would have failed without my prototyping of a device to keep me alive.
That device any good at stopping a bullet?
Enough with the threats of violence. Listen here, if you choose to brutalize me, all of my research and knowledge will be gone.
Wait, this is
Forever.
like, what is it,
The
Unit
suffering you
751
see here will
info?
be nothing in comparison to the suffering I could prevent. Do you truly want to be the one to stand in the way of progress? Of course I do. Ask your associate here if her grafting session was as pleasant as a creekside picnic. I acknowledge my subject's pain whilst also acknowledging its necessity. It's been a long time coming, but I believe I've laid the groundwork for treating injury and illness far better than modern medicine can manage. We are on the precipice of regrowing limbs that had been lost in accidents, reversing brain trauma, nerve damage, mayhaps aging one day. It would be a boon to humanity and a boon to Auntie's bottom line.
You jest. But I know many an executive who'd kill for such knowledge. I ain't want a thing to do with it.
Let's not be hasty. I see your graft is a result of revision surgery. Your first go was botched, and you were considered a failure of the program, yes? I
This
know
chocolate's
what
so
happened
good.
to those failures. Demoted, disgraced. It was horrible business. And yet, you still wear our colors. You want to reclaim your station, don't you?
You don't know anything about what I want.
Just shoot him. Yeah, fuck this guy.
I wish I could agree with you. But I have fallen in the
Am I eating
esteem
chalk
of
because it's
others.
tasty?
The way the other soldiers
He
looked
did
at me
call her
after our
botched.
procedure. I'll never forget it. Whether I want to regain my position or not doesn't matter. I don't want your help. I will not benefit from the pain of others.
You think there were no victims of the first program? That your existence isn't built off the bones of those who came before? You're no more righteous than I. You simply looked away. Now, if you stay your hand, I will grant you 2 state-of-the-art grafting
Okay,
points.
but it's kind
You
of different
cannot
between
fail.
the person that's operating
Install
on these
one of
people and the
them,
person
you'll
that's getting
see my
operated
earnest
on.
intent. You were
Bro.
never the broken thing they made you, soldier. If you wish it, you may still become.
No. Commander, I don't know what to do. What
Kill
if
him.
he's right? What if something in his work is worth saving? What if this is my chance to make something of my life? I appreciate that, Commander.
Kill
But I
him.
still ain't so sure
kill
that's
him.
true. We've grown close, you and I. And you know full well I ain't keen to ask for help. But if I kill this man, an exact but after all we've seen, how could
Oh,
I
she's
call
also
myself
defecting.
one
Dude,
of
everybody's
Auntie's own?
defecting. All your companions defect.
Would I even
More or
want to?
less. Letting him go worth the risk? We should kill him.
No, it's not. I was fooling myself thinking otherwise.
Kill him.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Kill
Don't
him!
shoot me. We were in the midst of negotiating.
I have no need for negotiating, Doctor. You brought this on yourself.
Bye.
Let's just take what we need and get out. I can't stand the sight of this place.
Hold on, let me
any longer.
jack off over him. There we go. Blammo! Yeah, I mean, this is like, this is basically, how do you feel about medical war crimes if you can benefit from it? I don't think we should do it. And then the whole context of them being Auntie's choice, you know damn well nobody's actually gonna improve the bottom line with it. You know damn well. Well, that was easy. Alright. Bye-bye. Return to Ethel's lab. Auntie Ethel? I mean, my favorite thing to do in RimWorld is war crime. I don't think there's a game as war crime simulator as RimWorld. The only companion side quest that I feel like I fucking bungled was that one. I couldn't pass the science check, and I couldn't convince the scientist that she was a dumb bitch. Cause she's not. You're basically trying to gaslight her, and my science wasn't high enough, and it made me sad. So we had to kill her by making it look like an accident.
I've been bartering with inspectors. Traded one rocket for a whole kit of prestige force. You ever find yourself disposable income?
Dude, political sabotage and espionage is probably one of the most fun plot devices. So there's so much. There's like. Wait, there's more like direct political shit in this game than Cyberpunk. Not counting Cyberpunk DLC, because that gets you directly involved with the president.
Inez, have you come back for a tune-up? I've got just the injection.
And
for that.
Bloodlines too, I mean, that,
Freezes
yeah.
those pesky muscles right.
No, I got a device that might help stabilize.
Oh, there. Where? What is it, dear? You look.
There's a grafting lab way out on Cloister that was still operational. Till
Yeah, I mean,
recently.
base Cyberbong just, they needed
found
more
it,
sauce
Doc.
in the writing.
And
Law still operating.
I know what I saw. They were brutalizing folk and creatures. The doctor there,
Inez, I swear I didn't. That's
the creatures they were experimenting on broke out of their cages, killed most of the staff. But you know what's worse? Keeping a dead soldier's body on display. Like a thing. I found the doctor in charge. But this ain't the extent of it.
Oh, Inez, I know you do. But with the program officially
Oh, we have to
shuttered,
find who's
it would
funding
be
it. It's
awfully
not over
difficult
yet.
to
I was like, that was
ascertain
short.
which individual has the pockets. Yes, that does shed light on a correspondence I received recently.
Ooh,
A
we're gonna
vice
find who's
president sent a
behind
message
funding
asking
the
if I found
sponsor.
secrecy odd at the time, but I do suppose it lines up with your discovery. His name is Willard Conan, VP of Experimental Operations. He's... Oh, I know that look.
Doc, with all due respect,
If you think it's my own well-being, I will help you. Vice President Conan's office is aboard the undisputed claim, but it's my understanding, Inez, all I ask is that you...
I can't promise anything.
Okay, let's go beat his ass. Yippee! We found the guy sponsoring the war crime grafting program.
Commander, I've been thinking.
Yeah?
We got the intel. When we find Willard and stop this law-damned program, been doing some thinking about ending the grafting program for good.
I
didn't want to
think.
believe
Wait,
you.
there's probably a better
overlords had a
way
saying
instead
in
of
Tau. If you got a rabid cane,
killing him. You can
you put
probably
it down before it
expose
maddens the whole pack. It was terrifying.
the goofy aw.
But now I reckon I see some sense in that saying. Good thing I wonder if this is what Ortiz. But I also knew both of us had been lied to when we joined up. The notion that our taking thanks. Maybe this is what folk mean by the architects setting things in motion. Maybe this.
Yeah, you probably have to expose him, but expose him for abusing humans. I'm pretty sure I've abused more humans than I've abused animals. I've abused many red names and gray names in chat verbally. The verbal assailage has gone to interdimensional thresholds compared to any kind of physical abuse. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. It's this one. Full measures. No more half measures. Walter! Walter! Yeah, so that guy ended up becoming vice president of Fairfield or something, or mayor or something, because we helped him. Willard's office. Okay, last side quest, and then we're gonna go full pussy ram down the main quest and find out what the math is all about. And then tomorrow I'll compile my thoughts and give an overall review of the game, breaking down everything I liked and disliked.
Society is based upon, not because we worship bits, but because of the system.
Welcome to head office tower.
How do I get up there? You guys have an elevator? And then what? And then I make rug. The Gengar rug I made, the design today. I mean, the gun modding thing is really not a big deal. None of the complaints that I had about this game were a big deal. Am I finishing the game today? Yeah. There he is.
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards. The position's been open for more than 2 days, and already productivity is tanked by 149.4%. You want the role, it's yours.
Let me guess. You're backfilling Rasmussen's position?
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me a graft like yours can install itself. Now, do you want the job or not? We're burning starlight.
I do. Been waiting on this moment. This grafting program is a law-damned abomination.
Get his ass.
I went to your lab on Cloister, saw for myself
Tristan,
what kind of depravity
judge them.
you folk got up to there. It's sick. My friend was butchered by Rasmussen. And he wasn't the only one. In fact, this program's been a sham from the start. I got tossed aside. And for what? A mistake? Ain't nothing good that's come of this. It's time to call it quits.
What a preposterous notion. Shall we stop producing inhalers because of side effects? Or shut down all food factories because one severed appendage finds its way into packaging? No, certainly not. I am not to blame for whatever inconvenience you experienced as a first edition patient. To quit now would be to toss aside all our progress.
Required info, not shit.
Nonsense. I have myriad data at my disposal to dispute such a claim.
Shit, I'm missing
Don't
stuff.
matter to me what your plans are, or what you think you might
I
accomplish.
mean, we can always just kill
You've
this
hurt
guy,
too
but then
many
someone
good
else
folk,
would just
and
take his
I've had
position.
enough.
I fear you've gotten too negative an impression of this work. Hear me out, will you? Allow me to assuage those fears. Are you a fool? We cannot speak of sensitive business details here. Meet me in back deck steerage. Take this pass for the tram. Chin up,
We'll sing this song.
He's actually trying to change our mind. Wait, check his terminal. Shit, I don't have his keycard. Where'd he go? I was gonna pickpocket him. Oh, maybe I could have pickpocketed him and then read his terminal and then... Where the fuck is the cargo? How many hours? Like 25? Was made by AI so glitchy and ugly? This game? No, it's not.
Responsible for a 28% increase in our entire...
What is with using AI as a catch-all buzzword to describe things that you can't articulate?
Fostered a healthy cutthroat rivalry between our top divisions.
The NPC just moves spastically? But why did you use made by AI to describe glitchy and ugly? Like I said, do you not know how to articulate other than using a catch-all buzzword? You know, that has been a thing since like 2010s of like NPCs might occasionally get stuck. It's hardly an issue to complain about unless it's a really obvious thing that constantly happens. Looks like shit is what you meant. I don't really think it's that big of a deal, and I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill. How the fuck do I get to the cargo hold? How to get there? I don't like talking to people that are low intelligence.
A hostile, peril-filled universe with Auntie's choice. Daredevils rejoice!
Where do I get to the- how do I get to the cargo hold?
Which do you like invading more? Protectorate or the Order?
I don't know how to get there! You notice a lot of people mentioning AI are people that consume AI content? I don't think that's necessarily the case. Because I think when people use- I mean, I've seen it happen a lot in the past few months of people going like, did AI make this? This looks like shit. Did AI make this? This sounds like shit. Did AI make this? I don't like this. And it ends up being this, like I said, a catch-all buzzword to kind of encapsulate everything that they're trying to say because they don't know how else to articulate why they don't like something. And I think it's a sign of like very low critical thinking and just pondering, very low brain power altogether. If someone says, when someone says that something looks like it's made by AI, but there isn't any kind of backing for it, like for example, where it would be valid to describe, is this script AI generated, would be in reference to a Darman video. It would make sense. But to ask if the script was AI generated, to ask if the enemy NPC walking in a glitchy manner, is this game made by AI and it looks ugly? That already there's like 3 points in what they said that doesn't even have any correlation. 1, the NPC walking was a bit buggy. 2, it looks ugly and glitchy. 3, how was that being made by AI even make sense? It just comes down to articulation, and if you can't articulate why you like or don't like something, you probably should use your brain more because you're lacking practice.
Foolish, aren't you? Thinking I'd reveal my secrets to the likes of you. Contractors.
Damn, he
now's your
actually
chance.
trapped me.
First one to kill
I
these
should have just killed him
imbeciles gets a
immediately.
one-time immune assault
Yeah,
discount.
it's a big buzzword that people like to use because it's the same thing. You know what also is falling along the same lines? When someone says this is Marvel dialogue writing. When people write something off as it being very Marvel writing, and you ask them specifically, and the only thing that they can say is it's quippy. Because it's become a very, like... not being well-read... I mean, not being well-read and not being able to critically think and dissect why you like her or something, it kind of goes hand-in-hand. But it's same with the Marvel quip thing. Heard war tourism lacking vocabulary. No, I think you can have very poor vocabulary but still articulate your points very well. It's just you have to use more sentences. Because you don't specifically know a word that fits 5 words. Articulation and vocabulary don't have to be... like, they don't have to go hand in hand. You can be very articulate but have poor vocabulary and still be very, like, good at critical thinking and analyzing. And also, you can have very good vocabulary, but be very stupid, which is what gives off a certain Redditor accent.
I knew you'd come through, my good Biff. That discount will be applied to your next purchase at the commissary, but cannot be combined with other... Ah! You! You're still alive!
Ain't gonna be that easy to get rid of us, you idiot. This how you treat all folk who approach you in good faith?
No folk have ever made it this far. How did you get past all my This again? What is it with you? No! I've no incentive to shut down my life's work.
Yeah, remember when someone
especially the
described
demand
Kingdom
of
Come
common
Deliverance 2 as Marvel writing? And their example of it was because Hans Capone is a whining baby. That's how they described it. It was like Marvel dialogue means a character in this massive world is whining. That's Marvel writing.
You ever seen a grafted claw strip flesh from the bones of a stubborn old man?
No.
Well, on the count of 3, you will. 1.
All right, fine. Consider this my resignation. Here, take everything I have. Any bits left in my office are yours. Just, please, don't follow me.
Good. The other executives will be notified the moment. It's all but certain that they'll claim his work for their own, and make his bastardization of a grafting program all the worse if they so choose. Ain't about to let that happen. Wouldn't bet on that. It's obvious he was up to his neck in some scheme.
Yeah,
Should
we
all but
have to
guarantee that
out
Willard
his
can't come
shit.
crawling out from whatever rock he's keep. You and I both know that no. The only feelings a sob story inspires round these parts are feelings of relief and misplaced superiority. Unless there's a
If your
bit
Marvel
to be
writing
made.
is objectively bad, the movies you mean? No. I thought Thunderbolts was decent. It's not mind-blowing in any way, but it has a good structure and the characters kind of get together and have a common theme of like just finding themselves. It's not objectively bad, but it's not amazing either. It's okay. But I would say some movies are very bad.
All right. We ought to start by searching his office. Any evidence we can find regarding money
Like,
or business dealings could be of value.
Red Hulk
Once we
movie
got
was
what we need,
horrible.
We can head to the recording studio to get the word out. The promise of
Doc
a
Strange
scandal
2 was
could be
really
enough
bad.
to get in the
It
door.
was really bad, but I really liked watching it because I liked the effects and I just was like, hee hee woo, cape slop. Yeah, Hulk is just constantly flop after flop.
Yeah.
I mean, most cape slop is you don't really need a. It's just is what it is. It's cape slop. You just enjoy the ride.
Trinicular, arriving any moment now.
Live, love, laugh, Purchase and consume.
Okay, I gotta go through his DMs. I still haven't seen Superman, no. If you're ever saying any media is objectively good or bad, you better have an essay prepared to explain. That's me every time I talk shit about David Cage. I'm like, dude, he put the androids at the back of the bus. Okay, he's just doing shady shit. I just need to gather evidence. Carousel Corner. Evidence with every more is a Carousel Corner if you can find it. Aren't just writing essays in your brain for future use? No, but when you start to think a lot, you start to be able to formulate essays in your head just in conversation. Oh my god! What the fuck is this?
You cannot be here. My contract stipulates that this lab door remains locked at all times. I am not to be disturbed. That's funny.
If you're a professional editor, you're just not talking. You're not talking out of your
I'm here
ass.
to tell you that your
Well, just because you're an editor
boss
doesn't
is
mean that
now
your
out of
opinion
commission,
stating Marvel
and I'm
writing is
investigating
objectively
all of
bad
his
makes it any more
indiscretions.
valid.
You wouldn't happen to know about any unsanctioned business deals.
Because as far as I know, an editor,
Ah,
like
I
video
have been working up with
cinematography
I've
editor
only spoken with him once upon my hiring.
correlation.
Well, yes, but not here or face to face. I was to have all
Do
communication.
normal people
sent
not
to
do
a
that?
private
No,
room
a
at
lot
the
of people
best
don't really
choice.
think.
He held all his business dealings.
I wouldn't
and
say
records
like most
therein.
or
I gather he was circumventing
Not
intellectual
most, but a
property
lot of people don't
taxes
really
or
think.
some such.
The best choice. That's the lounge for VIPs, looking out over the Esplanade, if I'm remembering right. We might pay it a visit. Oh, law. That room is what he meant by the carousal corner in that
fair, but you
terminal
edit
entry,
medical
isn't it?
journals. But do you think medical journals and scientific articles in some way give you more leeway over your basis of understanding entertainment writing and script and Hollywood cinema? I don't think you being an editor has that much of a weigh in on that opinion, unless you're trying to say that because you edit medical journals, it makes you more intelligent, and therefore being more intelligent makes you able to dissect Marvel movies at a deeper level, which is how you come down to the conclusion that Marvel movies are objectively bad. But I don't feel like medical journals and editing medical journals makes your opinion weigh that much more. No, you don't mean that at all? Oh, okay, so I mean, you said you're a professional editor, so you're not just talking out of your ass, and you said Marvel writing is objectively bad. And I'm like, well, I don't feel like medical journals has that much relevance to the dissection of Marvel movie script and writing, but okay.
If that's all, I'll thank you kindly for closing the door when you leave.
If that wasn't your intention, I'm not sure why bring it up. Well, they said they didn't mean that at all, so I'm not sure why they even brought up that they edit medical journals.
Us less.
You see, it turns out it was actually unrelated once it got called out, but it was fun to mention until that point.
Be any malfeasance.
Oh. Yeah. Thanks, Vein Talk.
Trinicular arriving.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and
Writing and editing compared to different kind of writing. Yeah, I mean they they said that they know that, and that wasn't the point they were trying to make. So that's why I was like, then why did you bring up that you edit medical journals? And then they said that they disappeared. So I was like, oh, okay. And that's why you need to ponder, because if you pondered 5 steps ahead, you would know that this is where the conversation was steering towards. Then you wouldn't have said that in the first place. No, you're bad. No, no, no. Like they know. They know.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization.
This is not. I need to go to the other way. Best choice.
Purple berry product sample! Purple berry product sample!
Item. Business is good.
It's weird that Tristan's not saying a single word. No, he actually does talk, but I think he might have already said his shit, because this is my 3rd time coming here.
Better. I'll give it to you straight in my quarterly underperformance.
But when you bring NPCs to relevant areas, they will comment on it. Because I've already ran through here a couple times. How do I get over there?
How your life would have been?
They do have contextual dialogue.
Step right up.
How do I get there?
Is down 18%. I'm not paying professional hunters to run a petting zoo. Acquire and exploit the purple.
Yeah, I wish this game had romance. I wish you could have a polycule.
Yes, yes, I understand.
I need to get.
Madam. No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances.
Wait, no. I don't know how to get up. Visiting the best choice. How do I get there?
Tramicular.
As a ballad for
VIP lounge.
A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee
Great,
to each
how do I get there?
successive generation. Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations who unfairly stack
Your doctor called and said you're focused.
As they tried with us at Tau Ceti, but did Auntie Cleo take
Best choice.
Right here.
Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's
Is this best choice?
We market the most miscellaneous
series against the Spacers chosen.
I'm Jean for Tyler, 6th base person for the anti.
Oh, here it is. I should have tried turning around. Lol. Brain full of essays and flowcharts. That's pretty much my brain all the time. And I never knew that this wasn't how everybody else thought. I thought everybody else had the same. There was a voice that never shut up in their head.
Somehow, likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes.
Plebes?
Go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize. Oh, really? You think that you belong in our lounge, dressed like that?
I'm literally dressed in the Sovereign's clothes.
Would have a better shot at getting in than you do right now. The owner tasked me with maintaining the posh allure of the best choice, and you are hardly.
I'm literally wearing the clothes that the matriarch made for the Sovereign, who has then gone on to rule the Protectorants.
VP of Experimental Operations.
About yay high?
Yay!
A questionable disposition? Has an unusual sour smell?
Never quite got close enough to verify such. But you do know of him?
That's a great question. I couldn't possibly say. By friend, do you mean one of his loathsome lemmings? What precisely makes you think the likes of you are welcome in a place like this? I've been playing high-level office politics my entire adult life. I damn well know when I can get away with conjuring a sneer.
Bit of an understatement.
Then why did you just say you were a friend of his?
Because you can be a friend? It was a ploy to get entry, obviously.
Commander, surely we shouldn't...
Oh, are you now? Wonderful. I absolutely despise that sprat hole. I hope you managed to bury his career.
You ever decide not to bring a point in argument because you can already see the easy counterpoint, but then you realize midway there's no way the other person would have seen it? What do you mean? Are you saying that they wouldn't have figured out the counterpoint, so you still bring it up?
Demotion through mandatory retirement?
Wait, Marshall, how was
Certainly
Arc
something
Raiders?
I can get behind. Oh, to hell with it. The VP was a frequent guest. So please, do come in and have a look around.
You had a fungu?
It is our hope that you have a lucrative and luxurious visit to the
Realizing the
best
person is dumber than you mid-argument? I mean, do I need to use that fucking same example that I had that I had with one of my exes again? Holy shit.
Austin.
It's just I downloaded these and cataloged it in my head to use as a fucking reference and example for Evermore. Because that is how some people think. And I'm so glad it's immortalized in the corner of my memory. Oh, nice poll.
Yeah, this is about what I expected.
Oh, wow. Siphoning money. Oh, okay, so he's been embezzling. Use again, it's a hood classic, yeah. It's called the Socratic method.
See that vent? Give you
You've
one
probably
guess where it leads to.
wait, where? Where? What vent?
Oh, yes.
What vent?
Oh, look at this one.
What vent? No dancers in the club? No, they should have put some big titty. You should have put some big, large-breasted, buxom ladies dancing in here. I agree. But no, they don't have that. Wait, what vent? What colors make it? I can't see shit. Spoiler. I'm not sure what vent she was pointing out.
You're back. Since you see fit to continue, you ain't soiling our fine establishment with your presence. Think I made that real All right. I'll grant that was passing.
I suspect there is some method of ingress.
My, but aren't you? Very well. I'll grant entry for the egg.
Wait, she just let me in already. Why does she? Okay. That I don't think that dialogue was supposed to run through. Devs, I found an immersive bug. Is she already told me that I was good to go through, and then if you talk to her again at the counter, she's asking you to ask her to go through.
Sorry. Yes, I understand I may look in charge, but
yeah,
I'm
continuity.
just minding the desk for our esteemed director.
I need to get a message on the broadcast.
Not unless you need any clever pointers on enunciation.
Welcome to Wireless Free.
Holt sent me to speak with you. I got a message I'd like to send out over the wire.
Is that so? However, as you're without an appointment.
Glad I'm here to expose the truth about a prominent vice president.
That's quite the bold claim. Now remember to speak into the mic, dear. Enunciate clearly.
Wow, free speech?
Feeling. Inhabit the... Joining us today in the studio is a very special guest and rare specimen indeed. A grafted soul. And one who alleges that one of Auntie's own vice presidents is not...
Yeah, free platforming? Wow, okay.
Inez Sealong speaking. I got intel on an illegal program led by Vice President of Experimental Operations, Willard Conan.
Some say there cannot be success without suffering. It's more or less standard operating procedure, isn't it?
Her hair
Unless
is
you're
very
leaving out
bike
any
seat
gory
shaped.
details. Some within our organization might call that frugal, thrifty even. That is, why waste a perfectly good resource when no one else has use for it?
These are human beings I'm speaking of. Not
You want to
barrels of
strap
boy damn
grandma to a chair and
They
blow
were
her
good
up with
folk who
rockets?
didn't know what they were signing up for. They deserved better. But if that ain't incriminating enough for you, Willard had himself some money problems.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Tell
He stole from Auntie directly. I have here, in his own words, an admission to the crime.
Splendiferous. Couldn't hardly get more sensational than that if we tried.
I think we think.
Oh, it has almost.
You have a goodie bag? Wait, I wonder if we can...
Specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Here's a bulletin that will boost your boardroom confidence. An update on major combat operations across Arcadia. Because when it comes to Auntie's bottom line...
Something I can help you with?
...is swell. News from the front lines is nothing but grand. Look no farther...
Purple berry product sample! Purple berry product sample!
I wanted to see if they would talk about it on the radio.
Supposedly an impregnable protectorate stronghold. A dank, glow-in-the-dark closet to stack all the skeletons of their repressive society. Now look at it. Our ingenious acquisition forces have transformed the protectorate's black sites into highlights of our quarterly income report.
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most close...
Okay, wait, let me do the side quest and then I'm gonna go do main quest. Well, I have to go talk to Auntie.
Praetors have been minimal. True, one local species of megafauna seems unusually aggressive. Sounds like an ideal candidate for the lab coats and biological weapons to me.
Get up there.
Attempts to reclaim their assets.
This is a fucking oh.
Easily. Our Praetor facilities are
Who's
operating
gaslighting
110%. Put no stock in rumors you may hear to the contrary. Mere water cooler scuttlebutt from disgruntled down and outers or jealous lower managers.
Are they gonna give us the tea on the radio? I want to know.
On that rock. You can always trust wireless-free Arcadia. We're straight shooters, just like
We've successfully co-opted yet another of our rivals. Can't believe those eggheads accepted the deal.
That outside contractor is here. You requested a brief tete-a-tete.
She's ahead! Holy Futurama!
We meet in the flesh at last. You've proved quite useful. Keep it up. You'll be
I did not
going
expect
places.
that.
You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those with no stomach regarding me having no stomach. It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in detail,
Mom.
buried within the confidentiality clause you agreed to on arrival. I trust that.
Well, ain't meaning no disrespect. It's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in public.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel. You do know I have a reputation to maintain. I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulations?
Lie, your body was just distracting everyone from that winning smile of yours, flirt.
Oh, careful you. Specious flattery will get you everywhere. Fortunately, when you're the head of an advanced medical technology corporation, you become first in line
Yeah, I really
for
like
any
this color.
experimental
Minty.
life-preserving procedures.
Minty
As far as
green.
what happened, I was the victim of an unfortunate industrial accident shortly after we arrived here. The details of which are less salient than the details of what...
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think. We have a mission
love
for you
chocolate
that is
mint.
vital to Auntie's Choice's survival.
we've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body.
Okay.
There was a past proposal to utilize graphs, but oh, once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment, like your hanger-on here, the idea was promptly abandoned.
Wait, are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition? And was shuttered because it couldn't?
Damn, I didn't expect that.
Yes, keep up, dear. You think we would have invested money in such a risky procedure for gains on the
Damn, there's layers to this shit.
Well, that's what bombs are for.
Well done.
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything at all.
Oh, I wish I talked to her before I confronted the
Were
scientists.
just lab sprats to you this whole time?
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for...
Wait, we gotta start randomizing the exclamation 39 command.
You did.
Like, what is exclamation 39? 39 bodies in the cupboard. 39 Twinkies, 8 in one setting. Rank 39 in Overwatch top 500.
The body I want isn't just some simple yet stylistically sutured together amalgamation of corpses to bolt my head atop.
Not, this time, at any rate.
No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an
She's gonna get a mech
inappreciably
body?
automated automech factory.
It's on stream. I can turn it off and then you can do the thing. I'll delete it. There you go. Time for some creative writing. I want one of them to say I'm 39 years old, and then one of them to say I was born in 1939.
Not just any automechanical, something much, much more exciting. That facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when the Protectorate began experimenting with a proxy body for the original Sovereign. It was the last in a long line of his ill-fated life extension experiments. Work halted when he died, and the torso prosthesis they developed has been locked in the lab ever since. Make it mine.
Sure.
There's a sub-facility beneath the automech.
I just want to see her walk around in the new body. I did not expect that. And it makes sense with all the grafting. Well, you can turn off her life support. I guess she would die. She's too interesting to die. I don't want to kill her.
Called up the ladder, promoted to a cushy desk job in head office tower. Let someone else tromp around in the bush. I'm officially too important. Let's just hustle up and get off this law-forsaken rock. Praetor's biggest danger is its wildlife. Predators here leverage the dark to lure prey with a kind of bio-light show. Neat trick, sure.
Yeah, so she can, so they take her head and mount it on a body when...
Big and fast, with a mean appetite and an ornery disposition. Equipped with
What was that vent? Someone's...
tooth and nail, razor sharp, or so we can assume.
Someone's hidey hole.
No one has survived a close encounter. Victims' heads, limbs, and organs tend to go their separate ways, neatly cleaved, defleshed, and gnawed to the bone. The odd severed hand still clutching a weapon. Its ammo dry. We've recovered plasma, shock, biomass, slug.
If I had to guess, it's someone who has to...
The victims missed. Good thing my security crew are all crack shots. Right, gang?
Void damn right, boss.
I don't know, to make sure that her head stays in her body, I don't know.
Some say the creature is bird-like. Others reckon it's simian, a monkey's bigger, meaner uncle. We do know
Where are we
the creature
going?
gets the drop on victims. Literally falls
We're gonna
out of
find
the
her a
sky.
mech body.
Seems like a good candidate for our biological weapons program if we could rope one for study. So join me and my security team as we look under every rock.
There are 39 bodies in the cupboard.
And atop every crag.
Is that for attack, Commander?
Yeah.
Commander, you hear my interview over the wireless too?
No.
They've been playing it. Seems all the evidence we brought Thessaly made an impression. Other VPs are fearing for their... Definitely. I'd bet, if I ain't said it recently, Then let me say it again. Come on. You know, it's hard to fathom that just I really believed so yeah. A better life is possible. I will. Anyhow.
Oh, that's sweet. The good endings for the companion quests are so good. Like, they're just very, like, morally good. Did the stabby one have something too? I'm actually not super sure because when I went and killed everybody, she was just like, I'll kill those traitors. But it wasn't like go here, so maybe hers didn't trigger yet, I'm not sure. I killed everybody here already. It was a secret room. Having a granny? I just need to find her a mech body. Wait, doesn't this look just like the... This kind of looks like the New Vegas guy. Found it. I already cleared here. Oh yeah, missed the house. The house always wins. Wait, yeah, I kind of just stole Protectorate stuff. I know Tristan doesn't mind. He didn't say it. He might say something later. You find this before the quest? The hidden wall, maybe, yeah. Let me skedaddle. My favorite companion, Marisol. Tristan is very funny, but Marisol is like, I think, the coolest companion. Is it better than Outer World? Way better.
This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
The following is a special selection from
I think, unfortunately, this game will require multiple playthroughs if you want to see the full the full potential of how much the writing and like path diverging goes, how far it goes, but I can't play it twice. I got other shit to do.
News and product placement.
But I think I have some fair assumptions to make that if you convince Tristan to not judge people more considerately, then he will just kill them.
Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in Invasive Crimes. Sloganeering was a bit too town-centered for the vibrant Arcadian market.
You play first one? No.
Stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to assistant VP of vending stock. Soon I'll be able to... You're back! Finally! Finally! Do you have it? Splendid. Oh, splendid! We'll ensure your reward matches the Oh, let me... If you...
Wait, she's gonna slip into something more formidable. Oh, wow!
Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing. Absolutely everyone will want a new mech body after watching you strut the walk.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share? The perfect understated threat to drive all my negotiations to their proper
Slay.
conclusion. What's more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results. With their predictive ability, yes, so much. I am. Sounds like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because, as they say, time is capital, time is bits.
Maybe.
Now, on to other things.
Actually, okay.
This one reminds me of the morning
Action
we drove
quest.
the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for
capture
personal freedom
Spyreton.
and fair trade.
Okay, main quest time. Did I find the Sovereign when I visited the brainwashing facility? Oh, I was so like, I was a little bit delirious last night when I got to the brainwashing part, so no, I didn't run into him. I was just like, kind of bumming through it, and I was telling about all the crimes I committed when I was a kid. Was he there? What does he say? Can you kill Auntie? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. Pretty sure you could just shoot her. If once she leaves her body. Her, thing. Liberate Spyreton. Alright, let's go do the let's go find out what the math is about. He's lobotomized? And did it say it was the console who sent him there? Because the console wants a possible takeover or power transfer. Yeah. Yeah, it was implied the console sent him there. But I haven't met the console yet. Yeah, that's a cool bit of lore. I think one of the signs of really good writing and lore and world building is how everything intertwines together. But then one sign of bad world building and lore and writing and like even it ties into quest design is when things occur in a vacuum. Like, for example, one of the side quests in Bloodlines 2 going like, hey, can you kill these guys for me? You go and kill them, and it doesn't relate to fucking hardly anything. And then you find out here that the grafting of one of the things is actually the reason why Auntie's Choice is decapitated, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's all connected. Because that means they went out of their way to make sure the stories were connected and didn't just tell you 10 shitty short stories all together. Oh yeah, they did come help me. Spyreton elevator. God, the guy that sits in front of the elevator.
It can only be unsealed near the archive's entrance, remember?
Oh yeah, sorry. Job by Obsidian? Yeah. I'm not. Is it the exact same team that made Avowed? Because I don't really know. Here's the card. Avowed is a B team.
My academic rivals are no doubt sitting comfortably in probabilistic analysis.
Is there a key card somewhere?
Available in mysterious Murphy Brown.
It might be on someone's body. Yeah, I was like, I'd be very surprised if it was the same team.
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale.
The key card.
Shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale.
We see you didn't even require us. Our arrival was scheduled to be out of the
Best price? Because Auntie knows best.
Okay, back to
Thanks,
business.
Chuya.
Now, here's a song to take
Ireton
your mind
access
off your
override
worries.
card.
Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I've been trying to calculate which is the worst disruptor. Unforeseen factors, random elements, or anomalous
Where the hell? Where's the access override card? Give it to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like Christmas carol. Oh, it's gonna be Christmas soon! It's not even Halloween, it's Halloween! Dun, 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 dun. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need underneath the Christmas tree. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Unlock the lift to sprite him from inside the entrance of the archive. Oh, you want me to go? Oh, okay. I see now. Check your map, thanks. Figured it out.
I would query if your day has been of course. Now, is there anything that...
I don't want a Christmas. Wait, no. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's only one thing I need, and it's a Christmas tree. No! Oh. A Christmas tree under... That's too many syllables, you dumb fuck. That's not gonna work. Oh my god, I remember when I had to write pentamic iambic... Pentamic iambic... Pentamic... Penta... Pentambic iammeter. I had to write iambic pentameter in high school, and half the class did it wrong. It's supposed to go dun 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 dun. Nobody, like, a lot of people just didn't even care about that. Yeah, this sounds like Christmas music. When I go back home, I want to go talk to my high school English teacher and ask her whether or not students got stupider. Did I say a company made an ad? I mean, I was reading that, but I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell you is I don't care and no, because when I live outside of an internet culture bubble, despite being a gamer. So I think it's time for you to step away from your screen. Invest in some things like crocheting or knitting or making rugs. I highly recommend staying away from online. Maybe my teacher got stupider over time. I wonder if she would still remember me.
Don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Whoa.
Our Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation. Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener.
The Protectorate have the entrance to the archive well fortified. Attacking straight on seems ill-advised. Before we go further, should we discuss a plan?
It's so unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
Well, we took Spiraton for them. If we can find a stealthy way to the Spiraton lift controls on this side, we can call them to send out. All right.
I mean, I was down to just fucking run it down. Fuck it, you know?
We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Whoa. Full upgrades.
Professor Ostergaard making a mess of things again.
Villains abound. Be on guard. Invasive element! Be avenged! Exit the black.
Oh, look at all their limbs. It flew all over the place. You mean I can't level anymore? No! I wish there wasn't a level cap.
Help you?
Frenzy to goo.
Looks like the work of scavengers. Find them, we find the missing part.
There's a missing part?
Wouldn't you know it? There's a foreign wire here, siphoning power. Perhaps.
Damn it.
Best follow.
Johnny Brooking?
I mean, if we could probably just kill everybody.
Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
I'm hitting. I can't really see, I'm just praying. Yeah, we're fine.
You have my thanks.
Yeah, shooting in the general because I'm just getting flashbang. So, oh, this wire?
Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
I think studying for fun is probably one of the most fun things. When you like to study for fun, studying will be really fun. Like, just learning. God, I wish I could do that. Wait, you could, right? Just, like, go to university and just sit in the lectures until someone goes like, okay, that'll be $20,000.
Oh. Not sure how you managed to approach unnoticed.
What is this guy wearing?
So attuned to my surroundings, I became one with the wood and fire and the earth. Were you left behind by your unit too? Why, after only just 2 weeks on my own, ascertained how to pry open.
Well, this guy's Auntie's choice. He just got.
Likely I have. I might be convinced. I'm fixing to take down one of the local ursopods. A few as much as I appreciate the compliment. The rule of here. Drop.
Okay, nice. I passed the speech check so I don't have to do the jack off quest. Okay, this guy just went insane by himself. He basically is stuck in enemy territory and then reverted to a very prehistoric way of living. He said he even learned how to barter.
Interactions among the Cravels lately. Intricate courtship rituals. Coordinated group efforts. All about thermal transfer.
Not all classes are fun. I mean, it's like some people will really enjoy learning about multivariable calculus, but some people might only enjoy learning specifically about German tanks in World War II.
Living off the land here like the Cravels ever since.
It's almost like it's too vague.
Both our forces and antis await your command to proceed. Executing primary operation. Now!
The things that I really like to learn about include, yes, rocks, biology, astronomy.
Always dreamt of coming here.
Calcaduceus, not detected.
I guess nothing. Yeah, I was just gonna say there's nothing stopping me from buying introductory level textbooks and just reading it myself. But I don't even make time to read. All I do is make rugs.
Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
I love learning. Very fun. Maybe I should try. Bubblegum Slims.
Calcaduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
Bubblegum Slims. Maybe I should stop streaming so much and read more. But I want to work.
News, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
At Auntie's Choice.
Read on stream? Fuck no.
Freedom without freedom of choice. And you need all 10 flavors of Spectrum vodka in.
What is that? Arc Raiders Dance?
And I can't believe it's not Borst.
Can you truly say you are liberated?
Dude, some people do not speak the language of online culture and it shows.
Be free, everyone.
Be free with Auntie's Choice.
And now, back to it. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Wait, one of the answers should be my birthday is March 9th.
Carlson Fidel, thinking of their family in Halcyon. Let's hope our war of liberation brings the
Calcaduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined. Calcaduceus, not detected.
Okay, where's the fucking Calcaduceus, bitch?
Like this.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow.
Not again. Will this gastric
Do you know where the Calcaduceus is?
Forgive me.
Oh, you poor man.
You were mentioning some non-protectorate medicament? I am the archives I still have trouble saying.
Give me the
Certainly.
Calcaduceus.
If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you. By all rights, I should fight against you to my dying breath for the protectorate. No. Capitulation, I can stomach. collusion, I cannot. Here,
Fine, whatever.
you are now operator of the archive. Congratulations. Be warned, you may find it a temperamental.
Calcaduceus detected. Alternative
Wait,
operator
put one of them as I was the 39th finalist in what's that game that shut down that I had beef with? The server. Oh, X Defiant. Yes, I was the 39th playtester for X Defiant.
Welcome to the archive. I am ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator,
Can somebody turn this fucking music off?
Sentient inorganism marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effectively, that is correct. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement, to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
I have the sinking sensation that this contraption is about to try my patience.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts?
Why do you have multiple personalities?
Due to incomplete reprogramming efforts by differing operators, I am experiencing sporadic fluctuations.
Oh, because every time this place got controlled by a different party, they changed it.
Communication protocols are likewise similarly affected.
In layman's terms, we're experiencing a distinct difference in opinion.
Caused by intermittently vacillating fundamental shifts in priorities.
What approximates its mind?
One would assume that
calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates. Sentience would be an undue waste of processing power. Those capable of independent thought must contend with an unending array of internal maladjustments.
Sentients frequently become unprofitably preoccupied by abstract deliberation.
From a computational perspective, this is unpredictable, inefficient. I am devoid of all such manner of cognitive distraction. Structurally,
that's what I said about humans, that we are fundamentally unpredictable.
Aimed at formulating coherent responses based on stored data.
And the unpredictability is what makes human-created work so much more meaningful.
To bring the maximum ease of use to you, the consumer.
Aiding the appearance of cognition may appear a needless waste of processing power, but it remains a reliably effective means to convey information to sentient beings.
Yeah, this reminds me of Old World Blues.
To the extent that I will even voice concern for my life, if imperiled, my erroring others would no doubt cartoonishly plead or threaten.
I think if you have a 10-year-old cousin or son or something, make them play this game, and it would be really funny because they probably wouldn't understand every other word being spoken.
Be advised. Your present course of action is remarkably unsound.
Stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? Stop now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees.
Does that answer all of your questions? Do you possess further ancillary queries?
What calculations did you perform?
Auntie's Choice attempted to formulate a foolproof marketing plan. A charm offensive to reintroduce itself to the main colonies. Once this pesky rift issue is resolved by others.
The Protectorate ran rift calculations, then utilized me to assist with organizational matters, to approximate the paradigm, a system devised to replace the loss of the Order's predictive input. Based on the increasing rate of rift fluctuations, I estimate that your inquiry is rift-related. To that end, we should best get started before we are consumed by them. Perusing contents, anatomizing diversiform particulars, concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities
Fuck
to
off.
those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query?
Close the rifts.
The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
Can we raise?
In order to improve calculatory processing of Rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Auntie's Choice operators.
Requires guns?
I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems.
Shut up, bitch!
Cold
Why'd you
storage
type such a
and thermal
long
transfer.
message?
Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the archive and I may melt down later
I don't
while
want
running
him
your
to melt.
calculations. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
Yeah, why is it optional?
When active, the archive generates an enormous amount of heat. Normally, it is dispersed by pumping water between the vast ocean below Cloister's exterior and a surface reservoir. I can process the Rift data without its repair, yet, with thermal transfer presently idle, a contingent of crabbles have made the area a nursery. Drastic changes to heating levels may endanger it. Who cares about a herd of pea-brained, ill-humored, oversized crustaceans? There are too many as it is.
Our potential allies in the Order would not like that.
It is an archival area dedicated to safe upkeep of
But it's
all
just
data collected
crabs.
in pursuit of the universal equation by the Order of the Ascendant. The sum total of all our accumulated knowledge in punch card form, kept in a low temperature, low humidity environment to improve preservation. It is difficult to accurately ascribe an exact causal breakdown between premeditated sabotage,
Fuck them crabs.
collateral harm, technical ineptitude, and willful hype. Some categorical attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also led to inverting targeting protocols. There, any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however.
Sorry, Tristan.
Return later to discuss the
Have a profitable day! In lieu of my transactional mindset, I'm unsealed one of the display cases if...
Do I detect a spot of... Speak freely.
It defies belief you negotiated a partnership between Auntie's Choice and my colleagues. I've no faith in my predictions now. True, true. But that doesn't mean they all...
Whoa.
Return when all required tasks have been completed.
Okay. I don't want to permanently damage the archive. Where is repair thermal transfer? Probably here it means restore. Maybe they're both in here. Probably restore thermal transfer. Yeah. Oh, there's some people here.
Hold fire. This one looks friendly. Watch yourself. You came from the outside. Does that mean we can finally escape?
Oh, they've been here this whole time?
What? Oh, it's because the archive controls the surface lifts, which are the only... Now, for more than a month, we've all been trapped in these caves. Order and antis alike.
You can lie to them and tell them they're still
Hungry
trapped?
for warmth and desperately trying to... You're what? How? Regardless, if we are to maximize your odds of success, you should at least let us share. You'll want to speak with Provost Finch inside that building to the northeast. Though I would be absolutely ecstatic to offer you. The paths down here all connect. Nevertheless, venture south. In the loop between the two lay the lift. What else can I do to help you help us? No. A significant... Though, if I'm being honest, I'd submit... Watch yourself.
Okay. Get out here on an elevator? Yeah, sorry, we're still trapped. Don't try the elevator, it's broken. Passes speech test. Oh, okay.
And my academic cohort united in a common cause.
Welcome to our misbegotten little camp. I'm the volunteer Sawbones here. Say, wandering type like you probably knows a bit about medicine. Maybe a tad more. When I said I was volunteers, I'm on the lookout for a medicine sachet, but I can't leave if it. But I'm.
Of course, nobody's gonna see it. That's not the point. I just don't feel like a human being if my back's not shaved clean.
Why can't they get out? Because the way I came in was locked when the Protectorates took control of the archive. Were you not paying attention at all? God. Is this guy friendly? Fuck no, he's not. No, no, no. I'll fix it. I don't want the archive to die. Thermal transfer.
I shall reduce them to a slow for torpification.
Torpification.
Mitigating the threat, taking the fight out of.
I kill crabs now? Yeah. All manners of sea life form. My electrical doodad.
Calcaduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer.
The shooting is very smooth. So many crabbers.
Protectorate engineers. Reckon they didn't repair much.
I don't know if I'm supposed to clear these. I would just keep going.
To battle! Unleash my might upon them!
Pew, 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 pew. Holy, so many crabs.
Any tools lying around?
Oh, what the fuck? I'm throwing noisemakers. Fuck, I was wondering why I wasn't doing anything. power washing. Wait, isn't there new power washing levels? I love job sims. Because I never had one.
Commander, throwing energy your way. Fortification is mitigating the threat.
Holy damage. That sounds concerning. PC Builder Sim?
Looks like it needs fuse. A specific kind.
Generator fuse.
Ready to dispense judgment. I shall not stay your execution.
Taking the fight out of them, locking them down.
We're saving the crabs. Crime scene cleaner? Did they add new levels? Because I'm pretty sure I beat that game. It was good, I liked it. Two new maps? Oh, very nice. Oh, I didn't even see that was you, Kenji. What's up? How's your new male living space? Generator fuse, replace, water valve, air auxiliary pump. Maybe this way. Likes cleaning crime scenes? Yeah, it's fun. Holy! It's just sad. I don't even think I need to shoot these eggs, but I just find it satisfying to shoot. It's empty, let you borrow a chair. I barely even have any furniture in my place. Wait, where do you live? Post your address in chat right now. Is there a fuse I'm supposed to grab here? See anything? Where is this fuse? Oh, I just picked it up, so okay, I guess I did pick it up. It's spaced out. Alright, never mind. Why are people leaking their addresses? So we can all go for a house party. Welcome to my house. Everybody go down.
Contractual medical care. Quite the feel-good corporate interest story. If only Security Commander Babylon Carr had tried such creative tactics with her invasion force. Other streets are fiscal quarter, and she is not. As usual, our quarterly the galaxy's greatest anti-executive.
Auxiliary pump. Halloween party! I don't remember what I did last Halloween. Did I even do anything?
Energy corporation
Warpification in progress. Oh yeah, I did. I completely forgot about the horror month thing. Yeah, I kind of don't remember. Yeah, I live at 832 Chuck Tingle Street. I will be hosting a party. I gotta go around. Open the door. Nail bombs.
Thermal transfer is fully operational.
There we go.
Later, when I process your data, I will not.
This way. God, this is a maze. Am I gonna cut? Oh, at TwitchCon there was someone dressed up as Hornet and Hollow Knight. It was really cool. Why did I go all the way around? I must be stupid. Sorry. I have brain damage. Did I ask for a picture? No. I should ask cosplayers for photos more often. I pretty much never. Yeah, I could have left right here. I went all the way around to come back here. Why? I just wanted to hang out with you guys. Hello, one cosplay photo, please.
And ready. To the complicit. Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Out. Get it while it's energized.
This particular? Adrenafiend?
I am primed to punish.
Amplificator is charged.
Oh, these guys are giga crackheads.
Your vitals look grim, Commander.
Boy? Fourth? Wait, was Sejam Clan Slam already slammed? Were the clams already slammed? Can I not go in? Go that way. Full spicy chip? No. Very bad idea. That shit fucking hurts. What crime am I gonna commit this Halloween? Hopefully not manslaughter. The clams are slamming on Tuesday? Oh. I do have multiple guns.
You have my thanks and my
Hammer. Man's laughter. Yeah, let's turn this Halloween into manslaughter to man's laughter. Oh! Ouch. Ouch. I hope there will be lots of slutty men and women this Halloween. If you're worried your Halloween costume is too slutty, it's not slutty enough. And my hammer. Sexy Jesus! Ooh, wait, Jesus Big Naturals. Where? I don't know. Be the change you want to see in the world.
Marisol, despite your many faults, I cannot saddle you with a lack of decisiveness. Nonetheless, I ask, have you ever entertained the possibility of a different path?
Oh, from time to time. I've run the numbers on a wild array of alternate scenarios for myself. You know, as an occasional winsome distraction. What about you? Does an unthinking, yay-saying rule follower ever ponder their life choices? And no saying, the Protectorate dictates my duty.
The Protectorate dictates my duty, but if I summon
I already heard this
twist,
before.
I was forced into another field. I suppose.
I'll say this for my colleagues in the Order. We certainly got big with the Archive.
I'm glad my weapon is the most effective against these big ass mechs.
To battle! Ne'er-do-well! You must keep your blood with...
The likelihood of them having a chance there was slim to none.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing.
I believe the technical term for this is glaciated. Not the worst way to go.
Pondering why. Oh, I'm sure there will be a slutty Leon.
Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls.
Oh no,
There,
I
perform a manual override
died.
to allow extraction.
Restart? Would you like to restart?
Wait, you out there, what did you just... Please, come talk to me. What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here. What did you do?
I use the rights of my station. I am the new cloister.
You're what?
I am the cloister.
Quite. Well, Master, I am extraordinarily busy, so please allow me to summon the guards.
No,
to aid you, everyone.
I'm just leaving.
No, please.
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
Electrical damage.
Free energy if you can reach it.
I tried to convince her I was the new ruler, and she was like, I don't think so. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And she's like, sure, let me check. And then I said, actually, I'm just gonna leave. And she said, no, you don't. She beat my ass.
In the Sovereign's name, how did you get in here?
The damn cold has taken root in my sinus. Speak freely.
Try to get me killed. Yeah, whatever. They were stuck here.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling water traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility's safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits, and with no thought for my fellows, I triggered the system, horrifically transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of Solid hoarfrost. I know the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate. It would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice, which now makes my duty clear. I must seek out Sentinel, confess my transgressions, and accept retribution, and I'll do so.
Standing by to stupefy.
That guy turned on the fire suppression system, and then everybody just turned to ice. Very smarting.
Initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted. Apartments and sponges. Go through them if necessary.
Electrical demo.
Medicating the threat. They're benumbed.
Witness what we fought, ready to dispense judgment.
Come on, I'm ready to find out about math.
Hey now.
These spawner rooms. Howard.
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data station.
Performance? I haven't had that many issues, but in the very open areas, not in like a closed off dungeon like this, there is some slight lag, but I would say it runs better than Borderlands 4.
Ungainly children.
Oh my fucking god. I'm so excited for the Gengar rug tomorrow. Ah! Shit's slippery.
Final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
appears the only way forward is to skitter across like ungainly.
Oh, that was... It's very smooth. The combat is the opposite of clunky. That's not what I meant to do. Wait, slow. They did a good job streamlining the combat.
There, the storage brick is on its way.
Yeah, let me make that one Gengar sprite with his tongue sticking out.
Many of you are wondering Andy's choice. It's quite simple, really.
Here he goes. Winking, with his toes curled, with his ass out. With his pussy Bailey peeking through, with his panties at his waist.
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get to shopping?
Okay, back to business. This one reminds me of
Blue. Thanks, hippie
the
Lee.
morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Welcome back. Oh, thanks.
Junior Seer and Willis are inside.
Felicitations on securing the archive. Though such an outcome was all but inevitable. The plan
You
truly
got banned for sexually harassing a streamer pasting that. Did you appeal that it was a copy pasta? I need you to take a picture with your pussy barely peeking through.
In the meantime, restoring the archive to full wonderful punch processing and reactor control. Simply use this phrase and return. Any other? In the meantime, restore. Any other update?
Cold storage is operational. I am unsealing access to the archive's upper levels.
Punch processing may...
I have unlocked another display.
Where next? Punch card processing or the reactor?
Okay. Gotta fix this place. The Tremor Cleaver. But my scythe is so cool. I like my scythe more. Repair the reactor.
What are they doing down there?
Die! Randomly type something. I mean, I already opened it. These are the last two things I need to repair. Thank you, Kenji. This place is very red. Hello! Bubblegum slam. Bubblegum slam.
At the junction of Arcadia and Junction, you'll hear wireless free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
The archive reactor requires requires manual maintenance. The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable work. Namely,
reactor turret defenses online.
Oh, actually.
That's what keeps all the archive's smart parts from melting to slag if we switch it on. So yes, it's really important. Hopefully the freelancers
Reactor reinforcement door sealed.
i.e. profit. If you're listening, Agent, drop by the undisputed claim as soon as the archive's up and humming. We'll settle up. Now on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Only one fuse. Two. I'm gonna get rid of the turrets.
Reactor turret defenses offline.
I'll kill everybody else. Anti is the best choice.
That automatic is enormous. How is that practical to have indoors?
Just jacking off this reactor station.
Hello! I shall not stay your execution.
There be no taking the fight out of them. Indicating the torpification in progress.
At your word, I shall charge.
Mobility into
status.
Holy shit, Tristan's like thing charges so fast with my other Marisol buff. He just fucking CC. He did the mech didn't even get the boss didn't even get a chance to play.
Locking them down. Torpification in progress.
Here's the best choice.
Suffered extensive damage.
He's Auntie's choice. There we go. It's the same VA, wait, really? Really? The robot sounds like K. Are you trying to say all clankers sound the same? Auntie is the best choice. Auntie is the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. Wait. Yeah, I gotta work on that. Let me buy some more ammo. This is an ad radio, yeah. I think they're all the radios are. It's related to the whatever's faction propaganda.
swinging by to stoop up.
With punch card processing. Now you must disperse the rift processing instructions.
Is the best choice. Oh, was it daylight savings? Did it happen? Wait, I thought I did this.
Yeah.
Not yet. What the fuck is this? Wait, I can't fit through that. Oh, they want me to.
Do I look like some kind of acrobat to you?
Yeah, I'm just. Speedrunning this. Angie is the best troll. I'm a bit laggy here. Game is long, yeah. Trying to get to the ending. I feel like I have seen everything I needed to see. Wait. It's laggy here. I sprinted through this whole level. We're done? Done.
Ah, I sense the rift program flowing to my subsystems. Information is quite stimulating.
We're done?
Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central Interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the...
I think we are done.
Analyzing the rift data...
Rift did it. Quite a bit of job requests to do. Auntie is the best choice.
Welcome back, Cynthia. Bring every single... Make the paradigm real. Workarounds failing.
Look, we need to resolve this, or we'll never get that rift data processed. 2 of those priority sets need to go.
Okay.
Priority control access nook unsealed.
I mean, keep the blue one, obviously. Oh god, is that a puzzle?
I think our journey through these horrid tunnels is near its close. Thank the architect.
Well, hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service. Now, stop now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Stop and consider. Informer. Why? You don't want vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness in... You drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a moon to maintain. What do you say? Partner!
What does enabling power here do?
Please tell me I don't need to hear it gab on any longer.
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again. Priority recoupled.
But what do these do? Oh. It's just that. Turning it on.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
We should be able to process the Rift data now. And leave. If we were to do so,
Shall I proceed? Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just to start. But my query remains. What are your next intentions?
I don't want to talk about it.
There are so many calculations left to perform. Rift data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed.
Well, we could keep exploring Cloister,
Look at our armor
see if we
upgraded.
find anything useful. Or we could head back to the ship and see where this data leads us.
might I humbly posit we increment the ship's heat?
I think congratulations are in order. Unless I'm mistaken, I gather you've accomplished your primary goal. On behalf of the Order and Auntie's Choice, I thank you for your efforts. This will most certainly help. Thank you for your contribution to science.
Ah, you are my new operator then. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've
Yes.
I don't know if that was a good idea, but that looks cool. What is this? Oh, wow. But this looks the coolest. What I have on. Look at that. This drip is spectacular.
Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
You fixed the archive and turned it over? Yes, the archive is the Order's greatest achievement to date. Stay free. Our troops can accomplish much together.
Well, they solve the universal equation, everybody dies. Oh well. Eee! I guess I could have just not handed it over.
Request your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter.
Yes, Val?
The cultist known as Aza has been admitted to the ship roster. This unit reminds the commander that anti-co-
Wait, where are we going? Oh.
Commander, this unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter.
Okay.
A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has crossed Horizon Point Station has reappeared.
What?
Providing intellectual validation based on energy readings. Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended in the meantime, Commander, it is worth considering. Failure to make proper preparations raises the likelihood of the
Let's just go. I'm ready. I'm done jacking off.
Bending my ear? Speak freely.
Let's go.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's lot in order to modify it with the rift data you processed and the energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's
Oh, we're gonna
function,
meet the anus, conus, console.
Is this his idea of demonstrating might? Hell of a way to do it.
The console's motives are unknown. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable.
Of course she's here. The past is...
Once the modulator, there is a minimum.
All right, let's go. The anus, my favorite. I like that their armor change. I need to write that down. Their armor changes based on the upgrade. Just a little note. Oh yeah, there's like the Auntie's Choice.
This place is a nightmare beyond the most fevered delusion. And those soldiers, they do not look right.
Yes, that's definitely the Sovereign's ship.
Probably better to bring Niles, but Niles is kind of boring, and I like the other two companions.
What nation elements?
Oh, they reconstituted. They went missing. Did I take note? Yeah, so I can have an in-depth review. I don't know why, I just like doing it. That looks cool. What just happened? That was a big glorp beam.
Let us hope that whatever architect forsaken logic operates within this place does not fail us.
That was a large-scale protector and rift thing. Modulator. That's cool. Oh, yeah. That's just a bigger version of what I have.
My armor may be rated for temperatures in the thousands, but I find most like it to
It's the end, yeah. Looks like the console had to do with it all.
Oh, it was blistering here, those plasma spouts. I'm pleased we did not immolate. Taking punitive action.
Hostile in proximity.
Did this game come out yesterday? Protector will be horrified to learn that the long-buried journals of Cardia's speech behind the living architecture, the Matriarch apparently regarded Arcana's experiment to determine and endure a test of time. Egalitarian. But she wasn't equal. That guy's dead. Let's just bulldoze through these. Firing in the general direction of HP. Tanky.
Get it while it's energized. Taking the fight out of them, locking them down.
You have my thanks.
And my hammer. Whoa. Going to the glorp. They ghost? No, they got reconstituted by the rift. Because the things that the rift swallows doesn't die. They just get kind of turned into a slushy. And then they can be unslushied because the building blocks of them still exist, just in a different dimension and time and space. Some shit like that. And that's why the Sovereign wanted to fix it so badly and figure out the rift science, because he wanted to bring his family back.
The architect. Is there another sane person in this horrible...
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Agent Pascal, calm yourself.
Oh my god,
You're
DeVries!
not in your right mind.
Don't you talk to me like you know me.
Wait, is that one of my ex-space? Oh, it is! They're alive. They're just weird.
No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's it? So it is you. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed.
Then they weren't too dissimilar from the troopers we...
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire close.
That explains it. She was left alive, just long enough for the rift to take her.
Wait. There was something else. Don't tell me the situation got...
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective.
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true. Rift.
Let's misdirect her.
We were here to investigate.
Or redirect her.
So why is there one in the sky?
Can she not see her body's glowing?
The Protectorate are attempting to reconstitute the station to how it was moments before destruction. That includes you. is failing. I'm sorry.
So I've come back from death.
Yes.
You can help me though.
No. Sorry, the rift will keep twisting you until you can't remember your own name.
No, this must be some kind of sick protectorate trick trying to break me.
Pascal, stand down. I do not wish to fight you.
No.
Sorry.
I know that was hard, but
Yeah.
ultimately it may have been best. I can only imagine the pain of my body.
Oh, these are all my other crew members.
That couldn't have been easy, dear heart, but it was for the best. Your former colleague was an
Oh no, it was easy as fuck. It's all good.
only finished what the rift started.
Can I talk to her? Can't talk to her? Yeah, I feel like Niles would have had dialogue there, but I didn't bring him. Sorry, Niles. I wanted to bring my two besties.
The Providence is much too close for safety, and that Nova it has dispensed. I do not like what this might imply.
No. It's a gauntlet, it's a gauntlet.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Dwarfificator at ready status.
Dwarfificator? Oh, I almost jumped off. Almost. Is there a bridge? Yeah.
Reconstituted mechs still function. How
inconvenient.
And ready. Exposure.
Do your work.
And ready.
God. Let's get to the console, shall we?
You have my thanks and my hammer.
And my hammer.
It would appear our path is barred. That rift looks exceedingly unstable. If we gallivant about, we might find a solution to this problem. At least a path less likely to have us torn asunder.
Scientist Bernard Rand sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Council while monitoring the reconstituted.
Shit, what was that note? 1 second. Field note. Is there any words about order of a console while monitoring appears strange to read on skip line? The core appears to be pulling plasma. Not unlike a planet. It's moving fascinating though. Focus my attention again for these strange. I found the equation. I can manipulate the courses in the occluded chamber. And my very random. Okay, so he can. There's an equation somewhere. Ouch! Close it! He has. There's an equation somewhere. Where's this guy? Bernand? Where's Bernand's equation? This.
It would appear we face
Found
down
it.
a more fearsome foe than ever before.
What? I thought I got it. I guess it didn't. I guess you have to. Can I not just apply it? Oh, I have to solve it? Fuck my life. Thanks, Bloody Scrolls and Troy's Diamonds. Attempt to solve? Okay, there we go. I use luck.
Equation complete. I now completely understand the mathematics behind it. Well, more or less. Let us return to the Rift Terminal.
Well, I picked my lucky trait. I just got lucky, I guess.
Splendid. Rift secured.
Okay.
Stop the console and obtain the rift modulator. So, typical day on the job from here.
Okay. Damn, that's loud. Am I enjoying the game? Yeah. But I've like glorp shakied the side quest enough that I want to see the conclusion. I think I have experienced the game enough. Locked.
Attention. Please report to intake for processing.
Let me buy everything.
Fire. We seem to have entered undetected. We best unseal the hangar to continue our ingress.
Is this a review time? I'll compile my thoughts for tomorrow. I just need to prepare my presentation. And then I'll give my PowerPoint presentation tomorrow. For my formal review. And then I go make Gengar rug. Thanks, LT. Everybody dispatch? No, I'm gonna wait for the. I think all the episodes come out mid-November. I don't mind waiting for that. Oh, we got allies! Holy shit, Auntie Cleo came too? Holy shit, she showed up! My allies are here. She got down.
Waiting to be seized and patented. Well, glad you finally jimmied that open. Things are getting... Deck access is in limited lockdown. Any more troops in here, they'd be tripping... Oh, we'll hold here to...
Thank you, Auntie. She got no, she doesn't, she's only ahead, but she got in an accident. We get better Borderlands. I mean, it's not, Borderlands is a bit, kind of has a different premise.
Greetings, subject. Please make a request.
Where the fuck am I going? lost. Where the fuck I is? Isn't this where I came from?
We could do this the
Oh,
hard
this looks
way.
right.
None shall stand against us.
Mitigating the threat.
I mean, I do so much damage, I don't mind just running in. Yeah, I feel like this is what Starfield wishes that it was. Starfield is a good comparison. I'm so fast.
Electrical damage failing.
Favor of fighting our way to the console, but if you do not, we should either locate an access card or keep away from all.
I don't mind killing her over there.
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew deck? This is a very poor time to be loitering somewhere you should not. You'd best present a very convincing reason for your presence, lest I order our automechs to smear you across the floor.
I'm here to review your experiments.
Oh.
Can I check your
a rift
modulator?
specialist? You should share your progress with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Here, I'll lend you my access credentials as proof of your authorization.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. The console's vision for an idealized... It's my wife, you see. She's never loved me, and she chews with her mouth open. Through the console's plan, I expect to see both issues rectified, especially the latter one. Montserrat asserts that this is not how the rift shall work, but I believe he simply needs to redouble his devotion.
Thank you. Ah, cool. Let's go to the access. Oh, wow.
Look at the size of the rift modulator. Seems we shan't be using it. Not without commandeering.
I received word that you were here. Rift specialist, are you? What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
Can I have it?
Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of the system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait. The IRC. I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. We haven't shared much of our findings with your branch, I'm afraid. But our results do match. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example. Further, there is no proof that such data can be stabilized or even edited, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting, yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. In any case, we have little choice. Here, use this key. I hope you're able to sway him.
Where's the modulator operated?
Up in the control room.
Okay, thank you.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Esteemed Council. After much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly.
Damn! What? Don't type so much, or I will time you out.
As intended, when used for reconstituting matter from rifts, every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to cloak, unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far end. We are now out of all of our recent readings suggest that I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematic.
The rifts spawn throughout unknown reaches? This is more dire than I surmised. But at least we have the means to combat them now.
Best
Reaching
table
the
that
end.
topic for now. We can't do anything with the rift modulator yet. Not until we deal with the console. So,
Shall we?
Moment of truth. Well, I mean, we kind of know the truth. The only thing is we don't know why the console's doing this. Other than just a grab for power. I'm gonna go pee first.
Look at you, here before me. Surprised you could outrun these new legs of mine. They're what everyone's going to be wearing next fall. Well, I'm here now. Where's the rift modulator? But you at least found it, yes? Did you find anything else of note? Appreciate your sand. You might be savvy enough to talk him down, but his type requires a deft touch. You'll certainly. And in case you aren't quite,
I bet. The more we debate, the more time. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance.
So, here we finally stand. There's little doubt that he must be slain. And yet, I wish there were an alternative. He should have to rectify his... I'm merely doing my duty, Commander. Though that's... There was a time when all of this... Let us proceed.
seems like our mission's almost complete, Commander. One way or the other. Before we finish this, I wanted to thank you. Showed me I still had more to learn. You and this crew, this little family of ours. Oh, stop. You're going to make me...
Aww.
May all our...
We'll succeed in our mission, Commander.
Oh, don't go getting all weepy on me now. We'll see each other again.
I walked the
later.
wrong way.
That is, unless we don't.
Never would I ever have believed Auntie Cleo herself would walk through that door. But I haven't time to linger in the novelty. Sentinels, if you would.
Do I appear like someone afraid of a few guns? Give it up, Emery. You've lost this.
Emery?
Have some dignity. You're coming off
Wait, did they used to be...
On the contrary, this desperate action is what will
They
save
used to
all
be
of
lovers?
Arcadia and rid it forever of trespassers like you. Do not place his decision at
Maybe
my
they
feet.
used to be lovers.
I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not? I'll only be killing a select number permanently. The worthy, however, will be resurrected and reformed so they may reach their full potential. Open your mind, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but
time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal. Indeed. Rarely are there enough measures to keep the most tenacious of sprats from gnawing their way in. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously tampered
These sour
with our
gummy
Vox
worms taste like
relay on
a
Paradise
toilet
Island.
cleaner.
When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and
I'm not
attempting
eating
to
anymore,
thwart
no.
the Protectorate yet again.
But I'll eat this instead.
You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn. Even if he's not here to bask in it. Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
You used the peace talks as a test run for this.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended. Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our Matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse. Which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts.
Yeah.
But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
Beware, Commander. The Consul is a master manipulator.
So am
Trying
I.
to speak with him may be more dangerous than simply slaying him on the spot.
You're entirely out of your jurisdiction. And were I within reach, I would strike down this apostate dog myself. If you wish for me to entertain your argument, you will silence him.
What?
If you've a plan, I trust you to see it through.
Oh, I thought he
And
wanted
I
me
shall
to
keep a
snap
hand on
his
my
neck.
hammer throughout.
It's your time that's running out, not mine.
Okay, it's
So
time
go
for a
on.
debate.
Tell
Let's
me
see if
all
I
the
pass
ways
these
I'm
skill
wrong.
checks. I do have a
Better yet,
20 in speech.
Tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner seeing it carried out. Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order. But can one truly call that a loss? We would have drowned already in
I'm
the
missing
seas
info.
of war with the weight of their inaction around our necks. The same can be said for any subject. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And once I provide for the needs of my subjects, indeed, that's why my strongest supporters wholeheartedly believe in me and the Protector. So which is it? Can my people see reason, as you
Shit,
so aptly
I'm
put
missing
it?
so much shit
Or are
because
they
I just wanted
mindless
to
drones
do. Oh,
needing
man.
desperately to be saved by you. For every traitor in our midst, thousands of loyalists remain, and they promptly will be.
Oh, there we go, Tristan. Let him know what the Arbiters think of him.
The Arbiters no longer
There we go.
support you, Consul. Those naive.
No, I didn't find the
to
Sovereign
retain
because
some
I was
measure of trust
like kind
shall
of sleepy
no
when I went through there.
Once they learn
But he
of
was
your
brainwashed
actions here.
and
Was
lobotomized.
that so hard addressing your betters in a... You'll note that all the brightest, most efficient Protectorate but the Arbiters, they've quite outlived their usefulness. So you say.
I doubt you've had anyone capable checking your calculations. You don't strike me as particularly thorough, or much of a heavy thinker.
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us.
Oh, I do want to do this and this.
I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours and rewrite history to suit your own aims. Heresy.
I found her correspondence with the first bishop.
Yeah, we did find
She
T.
explicitly said she feared the Arcadian experiment would end as all similar projects did before it, in a crumbling heap of hubris.
The matriarch foresaw many things. To think that we were not set apart from lesser societies, it is humbling. And it appears we have
okay, we did
fallen
have
prey to
enough.
the very thing
We
she
had
warned
source cited.
What do you mean, steered wrongly? If Ruben
Map
was not
found.
carrying out her wishes as intended, then the Protectorate have strayed far from the Matriarch's light. But regardless of how I may have misstepped before, I am not in the wrong now. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay.
You allow your resolve to be shaken when millions lie dead? If I had not traveled with the commander, I would attempt to slay you on the spot. Instead, I shall appeal to any
Because I did their side quests, they're like
to do what is right.
participating in the friendship no
I must be
jutsu.
punished. And you claimed so boldly that this plan of mine would fail. So, where is it? Where is your proof?
I talked to your guy.
Bah, report. The abstract means little when compared to reality.
Bitch,
look outside. Is it failing now? That's not true. Despite how things appear at present,
final bit, yeah.
with time, this station, all of Arcadia, and all of its people will be made whole. So they will remain as shells upon reconstitution. Is that what you're saying?
I think we passed.
Would explain the anomalies we've encountered of late. I don't understand. Surely every step leading to this moment was in accordance to the grand plan. All the pieces fit. Either someone has made a terrible mistake, or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us. And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
Marisol? I mean, okay, so depending on who you bring, they might have relevant dialogue, and their relevant dialogue depends on how you did their quest. Yeah. Requires Aza requires. Let's see what she has to say.
We're contemporaries, Emery. We remember before the Order and Protectorate split. We were raised to believe in the grand plan, to respect the Order's predictions. So you must be aware how utterly our math says what you're doing here is wrong. How completely your actions are against the grand plan. And, well, speaking as a scientist, The only conceivable explanation I can ascertain is that you're the most arrogant, hull-headed sprat fucker who ever lived.
You dare utter such words in my presence? I never... What does it matter if my math is wrong? I am doing what I must to save us all. The grand plan will vindicate me. Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love?
What the fuck is... Oh, speech 20 check?
Even through extreme hardship and the tyranny of corporatists? Even if every aspect of the framework we've established is torn down around them? No. No. We have raised a stalwart people. Instilled principles of the protectorate in them from their first breath. Perhaps I must trust that they've taken our teachings to heart. There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia.
Oh, I did it. I won the
I cannot be
the
the
debate.
one to see them to their completion.
Talk no jutsu.
I surrender. What? Oh, by the matriarch. It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized completely. And the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent.
No, I'll throw myself in there.
Architect, help us. There is. Though, given your tenacity in preventing blood, a chance yet remains.
Are you sure there isn't just an off button?
I'm not surprised your arrogance.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear?
This burden
Oh,
upon
he's gonna
your
sacrifice
shoulders.
himself to undo it.
This was my
Oh, and then okay, I see.
So
I see what the thing
my
is.
responsibility to
So
set
if you
things
kill
right.
him, then you
I
have to
will give you
sacrifice a
time
crew
to vacate
member.
the ship. When you are clear, I
Yeah.
will fly it into the rift myself.
If you talk him down, he'll be the one
right.
to do it.
Arcadia will find its way without me. Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility.
Or you have to do.
That
I
is
mean,
something I will
yeah,
never
you
shirk
fucking you do that
I will
shit.
accompany him and ensure all goes as planned.
Are you sure, DeVries?
It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for.
Hell no.
Your goal here is the same as mine.
Now go. Make what's left of your existence count.
See ya, sucker. Wait, what if he changes his mind last sec? See ya, sucker.
Yes. Go to your earned fate, sucker.
Let's get on with it then.
Oh my god, Tristan saying that. Oh, he did it! I mean, yeah, of course he did. Passed the speech check.
So in the end, when the consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic,
He actually got
he chose to
out-debated.
save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Vigilant Hogarth, now acclimated to Fairfield, leaned on the protectorate ideals of neighborliness, while overlooking all the authoritarian tactics, so he might help the Order to succeed with the equation. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Following Inez's humiliation of Auntie's Choice VP Willard Conan, the grafting program was shuttered forever. Inez ensured that all surviving grafted soldiers received full medical treatment.
Not the best
and
ending.
were compensated for their suffering. Those who died from the experiment.
Actually, I think the only person I didn't really fully do was
utilizing what he learned
Aza.
alongside the commander. Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self, forced to think for themselves after a lifetime of luxurious certainty. Protectorate hardliners banded together to preserve their society. Without the Order or the corporatists controlling Arcadia,
Yeah, she was a bit of a murder hobo.
they
I
had a real
don't think I
chance
even
at
did her
making a
side quest. She
comeback.
never said anything.
Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's
I wonder if you probably could
with
destroy Sub
unfettered
Rosa.
access to skip drives, and its reputation untarnished by its still secret agreement with the Protectorate. The Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be, the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base
I don't know
to
what you
expand
could-
the
I don't know what
agency's
you could have done
reach
there.
across the galaxy. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians
What the fuck is this?
unveiled a new flavor of purple berry crunch. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Pretty good game. Is this a good ending? I would say it was mostly good ending. I give this game an 8.5 out of 10. I think they did a very good job. And I think the overall theme explores basically whether or not humans should have agency in deciding for other people if you do have the technology advancement to see into the future. Whether you should give into that fate. Well, the matriarch was like, no. No link to the first game? I would say no. It's not really related. I also don't even remember what the first game was about. You missed everything, man? I mean, I feel like I got enough out of the game. Unless you're talking to someone else. They didn't even say anything about Aza. Oh, he was talking to the person that just got here. Oh, do I feel like I would replay it? No, I wouldn't, but I think other people should. I just have other things to do. But I think it's a really good game. I think they did a really good job and a good job with the writing. Is that quest? I don't think I did it. I don't. What game would I rate 9 higher? Probably Baldur's Gate, RimWorld, Elden Ring. Oh, I give Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 9 out of 10. It was 9.5. Like 9.5 is the same thing. It just 9 just means it wasn't a 10, but it's very fucking close. Expedition, I also would give like an 8.5 out of 10. They just Act 3 just kind of fell on its ass a bit. Whereas I think the writing in this game has been consistently very good. What game would I give a 10 out of 10? Probably, I'd give Elden Ring a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I think the writing team for this game, very well done. Very, very well done. But then, okay, I feel like a 10 out of 10 is like... That's just because I really liked it. Like, my 10 out of 10 is basically a 9 out of 10 game, but then plus me really liking it. Yeah, most of my problems with E33 was Act 3. The bit... They should have made it a little more, like, they should have made you do the side character stuff as a... They should have weaved it in as a mandatory thing. Instead of just, once it's Act 3, you just go straight for the boss and then do the side character stuff. And also the whole, like, once you find out it's a painting world, it does kind of lose a lot of the novelty. And I think what they should have done to upkeep that is then to switch the theme of the game to be found family versus real family. Yeah, it's not, and that's not even talking about like the balance of the actual combat. I think they needed to do a bit of a switch up in the writing. Did you wait for a sale? I think if this game was on sale, it's definitely worth a cop. Or it's on Game Pass. Yeah. And also just really interesting factions. Good, I think very interesting world building. Once upon a Katamari, what is that? Yeah, so who the hell made Avowed? Do they have 2 teams? No, I never played Katamari. Oh, they have 3 teams? Yeah, well, the team that made this is the team I'm interested in. Val also went oh, so Val went through some dev hell. Oh, Pillars of Eternity lore stuff, I see. What is TOW1? Oh, the Outer Worlds. This is way better than the first game, like way better. Wait, that's a familiar name. Who's that? Oh, that's the guy. That's John Fallout. How come he's not credited for maybe it's not updated. Intimate, I've never heard. Development weddings. Ooh. Development babies. Holy shit! How did they had 3 babies? Jesus! They really wanted to get all their kids on there. Wait, Sungwon show, really? Sunghun. Soonjwanj? Oh, maybe it's triplets. That's true. It could be triplets. That would be kind of... Crispin Freeman? Is that Winston? Yeah, the voice acting was really good too. I mean, you can tell because I didn't say anything. If I don't comment on the voice acting, that means they did a good job because it didn't take me out of it. Good job voice acting. Matt Booty! Matt Booty! Matt Booty! Matt Booty! Really, I think this is a really good game. It's not a game of the year, but it's a very good RPG. I mean, I think if this game came out in a year of like Mind's Eye and there was like no Expedition 33, no Death Stranding, I can see this winning game of the year. If Baldur's Gate was wiped off the planet, I can see this being up for contender, but then it's just like the people that did a good job did a really good job. So it's really, it's a rough competition. But I give this game an 8.5 out of 10. Does it have replayability? It does. Because a lot of the dialogue and how you want to approach a quest or quest line, how you want to talk to people is dependent on your skill set. And because you have a level max of 30, that means you can't just add it in everything. And after you play it the first time, you're gonna know by what point is a bit of a skill check. Like, I wish I had 17 hack from one of the terminals, but I didn't have enough to find out what it was. You said 9? No, I didn't. Are you fucking stupid? If you're fucking stupid, you probably shouldn't play this game because you 100% will be lost. Like, I don't think you'll understand why this game is so charming. Puts word into your mouth. 9. Oh, good job. I think I'd also really like that it's kind of crazy that I even have to point this out, but a lot of the quest lines and lore actually connect with each other. So for example, you finding out that Inez's grafting arm was from this banned grafting program, and then finding out that the grafting program only started because Auntie Cleo needed a body to graft. It wasn't just like on its own thing. And then there were hints to the console staging a coup, starting a coup, and overthrowing the Sovereign. There was hints that they're doing the companion quests and reading other terminals and other quests that that people were losing hope in the Sovereign. Like a lot of things that came together. That they didn't have to do, but they did. Because you can see what a game that didn't do that was Bloodlines 2. That was some fucking dog shit. But I do think that one of the reasons why I thought this game was really charming was because of how they presented the factions to be... they're all very quirky in their own way. Like, all the factions were very quirky. There was no one... I don't think there was any character that was... Well, I could only think of one character that was just really boring in this, and it was Inez. That's it. Everybody else had a personality, had like interesting quirks and backgrounds and lore. Only Inez was just kind of like standing emoji. And when you have boring characters, you end up with something like Starfield where you don't even give a shit to find out about your companions or do their side quests because they have the personality of a rounded SpongeBob. Where their overall sentiment is either just like, good! Hey, I don't like when you steal. My dad used to work here. That's it. Do the right thing. Meanwhile, Tristan, like, brainwash a dumb fuck brute. He's like, he doesn't even know that he's funny, but he's like obviously because very absurd how he acts in a normal situation because of how he was raised. Marisol being an old sassy granny, who's also super smart and dangerous. Aza is just fucking crazy, like whatever. She's a bit of a stereotype crazy killer, like Orin type of girl. They use a lot of terms. Yeah, they do use a lot of terms. The vocabulary in this game is quite out there compared to a lot of games. They do fuck the vocabulary in this game compared to other games. They use some big fucking words. But that's also because the Protectorate speak like cultists and very like HR corpo speak. The Order is full of really, really smart scientists and mathematicians who are all like theories and like professor shit, so they all speak really, really big words. So that's why I feel like if you're not really into the world building of this game, a lot of it's gonna go over your head because you don't realize that they actually made like 5 jokes in one dialogue, but you couldn't tell. Some of the stuff was like they say it and I was like, yeah, wait a second, that was kind of funny. Putting in effort in characters and dialogue, yeah. That was a humorous interaction. I mean, they also knew, I think another thing is like they were very sure of the direction that they wanted to take with the characters like Tristan. Because if they just wanted to have a boring person with you, they wouldn't go out of their way to write dialogue that was like, Tristan, judge him. It was like they also expected you to know what kind of personality these people would have. And that's why those lines, those choices were even funnier. Because you're like, okay, wait, I can say this to this person and see how they would react. Like calling the consul a sucker. And Tristan was also like, yeah, farewell, sucker! But then that coming out of Tristan's mouth is crazy. Because he was so brainwashed as a baby protectorate. Like, he would never do that. But then because you kind of whittled him down, and he was fucking pissed at the consul, then, you know. I think they just did a really good role-playing game. Bottom left buster. Ojo? Yeah, I think it's just good job. Good job! You get my seal of approval. You pass. The side quest memorable? The side quest, so there was some side quests that were like just, hey, collect this, but then they will be marked under as collectible quests. Most of the side quests had something to do with the overarching lore of whatever it is in that area. Like, it wasn't just a vacuum. Being a vacuum meaning like, you walk into the side, there's a homeless guy in there, he asks you to kill a sprat for him. And then you go back, and then nobody talks about that homeless guy or what he's affiliated with. Usually, like, I would say most of the side quests, it was like a smaller building block in relation to the overarching chapter in that area. Obviously, the companion side quests all had something to do with the major factions because you get one companion from each major faction. So that gave you more insight on that. But I think for writing enjoyers and story enjoyers, this game is very good for that. If you're looking for action, I would be more hesitant in recommending this because this game is very, very dialogue heavy and story heavy. But the combat is very smooth. The shooting, the melee, there was never at one point in the game where I felt like I was fighting the controls to try to do something that I wanted to do. The shooting is super smooth, aiming down, slow motion, double jumping all over the place. There's a lot of movement for you to use, which was good. When I was playing, someone complained every time that I came in my stream, I was talking to someone, I was like, yeah, that's usually what you do in RPGs, but, you know, there's a bit of a story. But I think the biggest, like, reason why the writing and the quests and the gameplay and the characters all work so well is because they did a good job in establishing the world building that made you more curious about why things were the way they were and how people were. So it's like, oh, you wanted to find out. There was a lot of intrigue, and the intrigue comes from a place of being able to write well. The intrigue of like, what was the formula? What did the order do? How did they find out the math? How did math have to do with it? What is wrong with the protectorants? What are wrong with these people? Why did these people do this? Whereas in Bloodlines, it's like, shit. Yeah, why did the protectorate break up? How did the order, like, what is the, what are the commandments of the order? Was it more yapping than Baldur's Gate 3? I think it's, like, about the same. Oh, there's a lot of devs. Games director worked on Bloodlines 1? And what, Bloodlines 1 fucked. At least, like, game-wise. And not, like, gameplay-wise, but, like, story and shit-wise. Another thing is, again, this also feels like a common sense thing, is depending on the companions you bring for the quest, will have comments on what you're doing in that area. So if you bring an order companion to a protectorate building, like, they will say something. Or depending on who you bring, they will have relevant dialogue to the NPC that you're talking to because they're with you. A lot of games sometimes don't have that at all. Or they'll just be there and not say anything, or just have like a quip, but not actually have something that would advance the quest. Is it better than? It's way better than 1. Hey, when they say nothing feels late, yeah, and in addition to not saying nothing, they can actually help you convince other NPCs if you brought the relevant person for the quest. You don't like 1 that much? 1, I remember nothing about 1. I just remember it's very forgettable. If you bring a different companion later on, they sometimes mention it, yeah. If there's anything else. I think this is a really good, I think this game is a really good example of, they didn't have to reinvent the wheel. They just did a really good job with what is already expected out of an RPG game. And you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Is it over? You. Unreal Engine. Moon guy. Are they gonna thank me? Are they gonna thank us? They didn't thank me, you fucking bitch.
On a scale of 1 to soil my trousers violently, how concerned should I be about this whole rift situation?
Good game. But I want to do some of my Pokemon stuff. Have I changed my E33? No. I still think E33's third act is its weakest point. I don't think they, like, they didn't dive into the